Hey everyone, it's Blue Lizard Jello and welcome back to Salt and Sanctuary. Right now I am in the Sanctuary at the Sunken Keep and we have one more obelisk to explore. Somehow I completely forgot one that's almost just outside here and we'll go take care of that momentarily. I think there's just one or two pieces of loot for us to get there and then we'll actually be pushing forward to go into the castle. But before we do that, I do look a little bit different, don't I? Here is my current loadout: the frayed Shugigasa, the mildewed chemise, silver Udewa, and I apologize if any of you know how to pronounce these. You can feel free to leave me comments below telling me exactly how much I just butchered these. And then the ragged Hakama, that is my armor set. The bullwhip, the platoon crossbow, still rocking those. I've decided against transmuting the bullwhip at this time, simply because the strength scaling is actually going to reduce my current damage since I have only 5 points in strength. And then I have the arming sword, which I did just upgrade it to the 2nd level. As a reminder, this is only going to be used against enemies that I can parry. Alright, very cool. And then, of course, the rings: Bandage Ring, Kismet Stone, Faithful Ring, and the Wrapped Link. Okay, let us head out here. And we're going to do just a little bit of climbing because, like I said, we have one more obelisk to take a look at. And it is just going to be right outside here. I have a couple of Vilehawks and then a Ragged Maw to take care of. You are done, and... oh, wow, he pinned me from the air. That's fine. No big deal. Because we can just rest at this sanctuary again if we need to. But before we... oh, this is going to hurt. I am trying to deal with you before I actually use that obelisk, because that door right there is actually where we are headed. Let's use a red flask and top off a little bit. Alright, so if I go right here, I'm just going to drop right down, but instead, if I go to the other side, and then I get a bit of a jump, I can use the momentum to carry me right over, and I want to actually try to take him out without taking damage. Good, got him. And then over here, ooh, I can make these jumps perfect. And what do we get? Voracious Charm, another charm. This one leeches HP. This one is pretty cool. A charm of wood and metal. The spiral of teeth-like blades seem to shudder eagerly, but only when not directly observed. So this actually has a lifesteal attribute. So as you hit enemies, you will take HP from them and give it to yourself. Can be really good. It works very similar to the Ring of the Evil Eye in the Dark Souls games. I may actually use it situationally, but as for now, I don't actually intend to use it because I can't use a charm if I have both or weapons in both hands, and then right now the Bloodflower charm for parrying is going to be much better. And our other piece of loot, the Ascarian Scutum, a nice shield, and the Sack of Salt. Yeah, unfortunately not going to be using any shields, especially this is a tower shield. It's a decent tower shield, don't get me wrong, but unfortunately we will not be using shields in this run. Okay, time to do just a little bit of backtracking. Oh. Oh, wow, that was some leap. That was some leap indeed. Okay. No big deal, we got that. So right now we're going to be backtracking so we can get to the castle. And the easiest way to do that is going to just be heading, I believe, this way. Yep, and then we can use the green key here. Light a torch. I know that this game can come up as very dark. Oh, there's a shrine right up there. It's okay. That's okay. Well, never mind. We're heading right into the shrine. I missed this the last time, so there we go. Now we get our healing items back. And then maybe, was it here? Okay, this feels better. This feels better. This should deposit us right... go up here first, where the jester was. And then I believe up here, they should spit me out. Nope, I gotta keep climbing through the Festering Banquet. Do I want a new piece of armor? I do have 5,000 since we're here. I bought the shimmy. Do I want the crown? Let's buy the crown and see if we like it. It's worse defense, but really, who actually looks at defense rating when it comes to armor? Oh, I like it. Yeah, I love it. Love everything about it. I am actually becoming pretty happy with the way that I'm starting to look. And it's important to actually like the way you look. Okay, so we didn't actually come up where I wanted, but this will be sufficient. We're just going to have to go through that one section with all those axe throwers, which is kind of unfortunate. We could have bypassed a few of those, but that's all right. We will just get through very quickly here. These little low-level guys. Okay, throwing daggers, nice. And let's see if we can start taking them out from a distance. Good. Come on, there we go. Come on, dogs. Nope, you're gonna, oh, back up. All right, need to get close enough so I can just take you out at range. Got him. All right, this is going well. And I know that there's another one above me. I think I'm just going to ignore him for now. And you know what? Should we go for a parry on this other one? Oh, this other one that we've already killed. So maybe no. No, we shouldn't go for him. All right. So we've already gone up here and gotten that item, but now it's time to actually go into the Castle of Storms. This area has a lot of platforming, a lot of vertical dimension, and there are enemies in here that are actually, they might prove kind of tough to kill with my whip. I'm not sure how well that's going to go, so we might be using the sword a little bit in this section. We'll see. It just depends on how quickly I can kill them. But not these guys. The knights aren't too bad. As long as you bait the shield, and then watch out for the follow-up. Oh, nope. Yeah, I hate that. When he jumps back, there's a shockwave along the ground, plus you have to back up because you need to give yourself some distance. Not doing a whole lot. Oh, no. See, I rolled into him, and that was dumb. Yikes. Not good, not good, not good. Especially not good, because now I have the skulls, and these are the enemies I was worried about. Oh, okay, got some of the skulls, not all of them. Oh, all right. I will see you guys back here since I have a little bit of a run. All right, let's take two on that one. It's really going to be important that I kill this knight before I actually kill the enemies on the other side. I wonder, let's try the sword and see if it's going to do any more damage for us. All right, I need you to come this way, friend. Nope, not good. That was a lot of damage very, very quickly. Give me something I can, there we go. You know, honestly, it's really not that much better. So we're just gonna have to take our time here. Just get a couple of hits in, roll through. Nope, nope, ooh, wow, we actually got through that. That was surprising. That was not surprising because I shouldn't have gotten that third hit in. Come on. I don't know how much health he has, but it seems to be quite a bit. Oh shoot. I didn't think you'd follow up with that. And we're already out of red flask. This isn't good. But you know what? I can kind of cheese him right here. And cheese him we will. This might take a minute. Wow, we are weak for this area. Now, these should be the toughest enemies that we fight in this area. Oh, nope. Ooh. I don't like that he's changing up his tactics here. Yeah, that's what I'm used to. The shield bash and then the armor, or the weapon swing. Would you please die? This is taking far too long, and there's a number of these enemies. So this isn't going to be very fun. I might have to speed some of these fights up. Okay, good. We got him. Got our salt back. And got a single bolt. Excellent. Which is really just our own bolt. Alright, I'm going to switch back to regular bolts. So maybe we can pull these skulls. I can't imagine that flame damage is going to be that effective. Okay, they go down somewhat quick, but my goodness, they still hurt a whole lot. him. Now, down there, I don't dare mess with that guy yet. There should be a sanctuary relatively nearby. I think maybe over here to the left. But I still have to deal with more skulls. Uh-oh, got one, got the other. Okay, can we deal with you? Good. That was a close one, but luckily we made it to... Nope, we didn't make it to a sanctuary, but we did make it to this. And watch this, this is pretty cool. There's a trap in there that knight will just walk into over and over. So, let's see. Heal up a little bit. And we'll get a parry. We're gonna knock him back even further. And, yes, we got the critical again, and he's dead. We got the Kraken helm. It's gonna be heavy armor, but still pretty cool. Class 3 heavy armor. Kinda wish I could actually use that. It's a pretty cool helm. Lightning Barrage, another spell. The magic is pretty cool in this game. I just don't tend to enjoy magic in general. So that's why I just don't show it off. Alright, so where is this doggone sanctuary? Because we are hurting for healing. There's an elevator not yet activated. Maybe right here? No, we're not that lucky. And we have more skulls there. Oh, crud. I'm really hoping that there's a sanctuary. Oh, don't want to go deal with her. This is a trap. And you can't actually break these lightning traps. Uh-oh. We're going to have to make some tough choices. We're going to have to make some very, very tough choices indeed. How are we going to deal with these? Do I think that the sword is going to keep these enemies at bay a little bit better? Let's try. Jump, drop. Because the skull is there. All right, good. We got him. Careful. Okay, we got him. Now, sanctuary? Sanctuary? No? Okay. I know that there's a trap here. I see you. Got some granados. There is an item here. The Impencrest ring. Increases your defense to fire damage. As is... Oh, shoot. Am I going to take fall damage from this? As is usual... Ooh, okay, get away from that sorcerer, so we don't want to deal with her yet. With these types of games, when you get an item that has a very specific either defense or offense attribute like fire defense, you can probably guess correctly that you are going to have an enemy that is either weak or uses that type of elemental. So in this case, we just got fire defense. Yes, you can bet that we are going to be fighting an enemy that has some fire. Okay, I'm thinking let's switch out the Kismet Stone for... Oh wait, no, we got a charm. So let's actually switch out that for the Voracious Charm. Maybe we can actually get some lifesteal from these skulls. Oh, but I didn't switch. Oh, that was close. I didn't switch because I'm a goofy goober. Ugh. All right, now the sorceress is going to kill us very, very quickly if we don't kill her. But she's dumb enough just to stand still. Okay, fine with me. Oh, nope, not good. Not good. Oh, those spells travel quite the distance. Don't teleport again, just die. Oh, whew, on our last firebolt. On our very, very last firebolt. Ay, caramba. Let's get regular bolts equipped then, and I don't remember where the sanctuary is. I know that there's another knight down there. I'm not gonna go mess with him. And no doors here, right? No. Ray of Searing, even more magic. And, oh, I don't know. Nope, not good. This guy's very dangerous. And we don't really have much of a choice, so I'm going to try to cheese him. Sorry, friend. This is not very exciting combat, that's for sure. But it's necessary so we can try to find a sanctuary or a shrine before we die. Oh, and I can't even do anything here because I don't have the brain that allows me to wall jump. Where is the doggone shrine? I know that there's a giant knight enemy here, and then there's also, I think, another one of those ninjas behind him. So it's not there. Alright, give me just a second. There is a shrine somewhere. Well, we're gonna have to deal with this sorceress, it seems like. The slow way. Oh boy. Okay, let me show you where we're at. So, just up here, remember there was an enemy and 2 skulls there. And we had... Oh my goodness. Wasn't prepared for that. Oh, and you're coming. Okay. But we're just going to avoid you for now. You are not worth the hassle. Not at all. Oh gosh, no, 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 no. Nope, nope. Oh no, it's locked. We're just running. We're just running. We're just running now, frantically. Okay, that's actually good though. That's actually really good because that is going to allow us to come right back here. Oh, no, we got us. All right, I'll show you where that elevator is though. Oh, doggone it. See, fortunately, that elevator we activated comes out right here before you even enter the castle. So now, we can just ride up here. Oh, there's that item that I missed. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to kill that skull if we want our salt back, but let's talk to this guy.
You made it. Look at this view. Stunning, isn't it?
You remember this knight was actually coming to the castle in order to slay the dragon.
I've heard there's a thief somewhere with what sounded like a particularly useful rune. There's also that pesky dragon. Needs to be slain. Do you ever wonder where those buildings come from? Who built this castle? Does it have a master?
Okay. Well, let's see. I could drop down there. Yeah, let's drop down here. See what's in. Oh, we have a sanctuary. Oh, thank goodness. We were so close. We were so close. That's okay. We're gonna make do. Well, now at least we can explore a little bit more safely. Let's see. Oop, why am I not being cautious? But we got the hunter set, which is, you know, what we already have. Oh, let's not go against them just yet, because we have a lot of exploring to do in the castle, and the boss is actually just up there. Spoiler alert. But we have this item, which means we need to go below in order to get to it. So let's start making our way below. Oh wait, we can't because that required a key. So we want to try to bait those. Oh, where are the skulls? Trying to focus on killing the skull. Oh no, a sorcerer. I'm in the same place I was already in. Oh my gosh. And there goes my 8,600 salt. But we had a sanctuary, so that's good. Oh, we're so weak. I'm having fun with the whip, but it's so weak, guys. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna go try to do that again a little bit more successfully this time, I'm hoping. Okay, got one skull. Got another skull. I'm gonna deal with this guy. I'm gonna cut this a little bit because it just takes so long to kill. All right, dead. Good. So now, we can't get that item because we need a key. Okay, we'll keep looking for a key. No big deal. And we have silver leaf, material, and we have, ooh, more soldier's poems. That's going to help us because now we can actually upgrade our whip at least one more level. And I'm going to skip you. Not interested. But was there something? Oh, there's something in the doorway for me to get. A torch. Okay. Nothing too important. That's fine. Well, I guess let's make our way back up. Looks like we might actually have to go fight the boss in order to get any more progress. I know that there's still the item down at the bottom protected by that ninja type. Okay, you're done. You guys are done. Alright, stone guide. Oh, you know what? I could go and actually... Ooh. Killing you would be fantastic. Killing you would be fantastic. Oh boy. Alright, you're dead. I should go back and actually put in some NPCs at the sanctuary instead of pushing forward. I'm being a little bit reckless. But sometimes just a dash of recklessness is all it takes. All right, so this individual right there is going to be extremely useful, but we're gonna have to find a way up there. And spoiler alert, we're not gonna find a way up there until we've actually defeated the boss of this area, which is going to be, I believe, right up there. Oh, good, and we have a shrine. Yes, so the boss is right above us, and we do have a shrine immediately before, which is super helpful. Not going to go to the boss just yet. Let's see, are there any other items to get along the way? No, all right. So we want to definitely go and upgrade our whip. That's going to be first and foremost. Can't do anything up there, but we can hop down here and actually create a couple of shortcuts, which is nice. Of course, I might have some enemies along the way. Oh, I missed it. Missed it. Uh-oh. Hopefully those skulls didn't actually see me. I think they may have. No, but let's hop down right here. There we go. Another shield, and you can hopefully see where we're at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the sanctuary, and I can actually just use a calling horn. We're going to go back to the sanctuary, add some NPCs. I don't know if I have an extra blacksmith or not, so we might not be able to upgrade there, but here at the Shivering Shores we sure can. And let's see. Upgrade. Bullwhip. Yeah, there we go. So not a huge difference, but it's something. It's definitely something. So we go up to the Bullwhip 4. Cool. We can take that. Is there anything else I can upgrade? I don't really believe so, other than armor. Can't do the platoon. I could do the sword, but I'm really not using the sword a whole lot, so we'll hold off on that. But now we can travel back to the Castle of Storms, see what NPCs we can add, and then we'll actually go give a shot at the boss. Make an offering. A guide. Merchant. Let's do the leader. Why not? And that's probably about it, honestly. I don't need those others. Do I have enough salt saved up anywhere where I could level up? Maybe. Let's see. So we're at just over 1,000. And that might be enough for level. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And Tree of Skill. What can we put that in? Dexterity, which is never a bad idea. Willpower. Okay, here's another dexterity, and we do want to make our way through this circle anyway to get to the upper marksman tiers and that poultice pouch. Okay. Well, it's time for the boss. Ugh. Not feeling particularly confident in this, if I'm being honest. These guys are dying in 2 hits. That's reassuring. About 31 damage each. Oh, you know what? I wanted to actually check with the leader to see if I had anything else. I don't think I do. don't think I've collected anything else where we can level up our devotion. So the drowned soldier's ears, we need 2 more of those. The ember skulls, those are those terrifying flaming skulls. We could farm those at some point to level that up, which we will likely do, or I will likely do off camera. All right, let's go back to that shrine and rest, so that way if/when we die, because this dragon might take us a few attempts. And we're just ignoring you because I can. And we're gonna go over to this shrine. Once we get that thief's item, we are going to have a lot more places that we can explore. Okay, rest. And now, set up the hotbar. Imperial Shockstone, the red flask is probably all we are really going to use. I don't know if it's actually weak to poison. That could be interesting. I'll try it. I think the dragon is weakest to lightning, like most dragons in most games ever. But then we can try poison just for fun. There's another merchant for us. Okay, climb all the way up. Although, you know, there's some items there. Ow. The grasping ring. Where are you? Increased salt obtained from slain enemy. Oh, right. This is actually the... Oh, nothing there. This is actually the ring that you can start with. So that's pretty cool. All right, time to climb back up. So if you're actually farming for salt, grasping ring is going to be hugely helpful. So you can start with it as a gift, or you can just pick it up here in the Castle of Storms. All right, dragon. I do not do a whole lot of damage, so I hope that doesn't... All right, I'll see you guys back at the top. All right, here it is, the Kraekan Wyrm. I don't remember all of the moves, so we'll see how well this goes. Oh, okay, you're already flying away. So I have found that when the dragon flies, just run in the opposite direction, and you can typically avoid its flame breath. And that was terrible. I haven't hit the dragon yet, in case you were wondering. Nope, he's hit me twice and almost killed me. I have not hit him yet. And I'm dead. No, I'm not. Somehow I'm not. But he's flying away. And actually, I think sometimes you can actually run towards him and run under his dragon breath. Oh, I could have done it this time, and I should have, because, yeah, now I'm on fire. And my buff is already worn out, or it's almost worn out. See, the damage isn't even that bad, to be honest. Alright, now can I get under? Good. Glad I could get under that. You gonna land? Oh, that was... I jumped over you. That was something. And roll into the fire. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, take one. Back up. Oh my gosh. That was a solid second attempt. I would say this is going to be close, but let's be honest. We're not going to get this one. Especially when I do that. My... Ah... I just noticed something that I've sadly never noticed before. The Imperial buffs that you actually get from leveling up your devotion, they definitely last longer. They last quite a bit longer, actually. Alright, let's run. Come on, there we go. Did you stop flying away? We almost got you. You try to roll. Yes, perfect. Watch the backlash. Get 2 hits in the air. Watch the tail swipe. Oh, there it is. The Kraekan Wyrm with a whip. Not an easy task, I will be honest. Whew. That was good though. That was fun. I actually really enjoy fighting him like that. Really made me learn his attacks. I wonder if I can make anything with the Kraken's horn. That would be pretty cool, huh? And check all these walls. Right? Be safe. Be smart. And now we are directly above the thief. And the jagged key. This is going to open up that one door we've tried to open up a couple of times.
Oh, hello. Why am I just sitting here? Why, I'm the best thief in the 8 Kingdoms. But what can a thief do against a dragon? A dagger against Wormscale? No. So I just sit here. You've slain the dragon? Well, if you've done that, maybe someone like me can slay mighty monsters as well. Here, take this brand. It'll hurt, but it's a tool crucial to a thief.
The Shadowflip brand.
There's treasure in the heart of this island, and it'll be mine. Just you wait.
This is such a cool mechanic. Haha, I can now jump off walls. And I got the Impin's charm. I believe this adds fire damage. Yes, it does. Pretty cool. Now, there's nothing else I can do with it just yet. There are some other neat little tools that I need to get, but that is definitely a step in the right direction. Well, that is, let me go ahead and get back to a sanctuary. In fact, let me just use a calling horn because we are going to come back here and explore the castle much more thoroughly next time, now that we have this Shadowflip brand, and we'll also probably do some actual backtracking because there are some new areas we can get to as well. All right, let's see. I can't level up, but what I want to do is actually go someplace with an alchemist, which I think is just the one Sunken Keep, right? Yeah, let's go check out the Sunken Keep. And is there anything we can do with the Kraken horn? Specifically with my... Oh, what is this? What is this? The Phoenix Tail, Class 5 Sword Whip, and Class 1 Magic required. Oh my goodness gracious. It has Strength, Dexterity, and Magic scaling. Ugh, I don't have a Shimmering Pearl, so I can't do it. But doggone it, that looks pretty cool. It's a Sword Whip. Huh. I don't even know where that is on the table there, but look at this. I can actually upgrade my platoon crossbow into a Hellfire Arbalist. And it adds fire damage. We are doing that. Absolutely. Kraken Wyrm's horn, Amber Idol, and 10,000 salt. Done. Oh, that is so cool. That weapon is really, really awesome looking. All right, let's go ahead and equip that. Wow, that looks awesome. Yep, I am happy with that. Okay, that is going to wrap up this episode. Like I said, next time we're going to be doing some exploration in the castle, a little bit of backtracking, not a whole lot because there's still more brands to get that'll open up a lot more possibilities. But yeah, we will push on from there. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.